Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. What do I do for you? Sun's coming up, well, it ain't that early, so I'm on my grind, taking care of my people, giving them the knowledge they need to know themselves. All right, right thinkers, that's right. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with the message of the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I hope they're working out for you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking, mission. And that's what I'm on for you. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to have all right thinkers do just that. I appreciate the comments. Now I need all my right thinkers. If you're a right thinker, you should be a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, you're not official and right thinker. So become official. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Let's go. Knowing thyself is my mission for all my right thinkers to do just that. But it's my job to give you the things that you need to make that happen. So let's go. The question: do you know you? When I get done, you will. So if you don't, tune in. I got you. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's what I do. What I do for you. Stay tuned. I appreciate you too. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually on the spiritual alarm clock, here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow it. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self. And to my yacht, be true. Today, right thinkers. For my right thinkers, this is for y'all. Because the question is, who really enlightens you? Question mark. And I'm going to lay it out for you. And at the end, you should have an answer to that question for yourself. Let's go. Excuse me. Excuse me. That tea killing me. I give, excuse me, I can give, and I do give life lessons daily. And I do that, but you, the recipient of the lesson, have played a major role because you have to use it and implement it for yourself, aka live it, experience it. Now you know. Knowing again a lot of things is good, fine, but living right is way better than any of that. That's right thing, the philosophy. What you know is fine, but how you live and how you use what it is that you know. Is the information that you know useful that you can use it to better yourself, or just information you can throw out to show people how smart you are? I give life lessons, aka useful information. Let's go. And knowing thyself is the highest of spiritual knowledge that you can obtain, aka self knowledge, not scholarly or biblical knowledge. Self knowledge is true knowledge. Why? Knowing thyself is what you need to be doing. Knowing about a whole bunch of other stuff, that's fine, but you should start with you. When I went in search of the truth over 35 years ago. Why? Because I was trying to find answers to things that I wanted answers to, obviously. And 35 years ago, I was an enlightened person. After 35 years of studying, perfecting, learning, living, and putting everything together that I need to do to serve you what I'm serving now. It's been a nice little long haul, but it sure feels good now. Why? Being able to do what I do now for you to help you. And it's the best part about this. So the journey itself, was hard, arduous, but the beauty part is I get to exercise my right to teach others so they can journey be a little less arduous. Why? Where somebody can help them. I had to do it on my own. So understand that. I was the one what doing all the work. Yeah. AKA I was self-made. AKA self-taught. You have to put in the work and the time to do the things that you want somebody to do for you. No, do it yourself. That's what I did. So no, I got no degrees from college. I didn't know. I did mine in life, really. Didn't go to no monasteries to live like a monk and nope, my routines right here in my everyday life. Okay, I made it work for me. So if you put the work in to whatever it is you think or believe about happening, to know thyself was mine. I wanted to know the truth. I wanted to know who I was, how I became. So I did my work. Now I know myself. And you need to find out who you are. I can help you with that. That's my mission. That's my goal. That's my point. Right thinkers need to know thyself. Okay, let's go. Now, early in life, we are taught to be humble and give all praise, credit to God. Well, some of us, aka your higher power, your higher self. I got a buddy. He don't take credit for nothing he do or say. He give it all to God. I used to think that was crazy. I didn't get the concept. That's when I was unenlightened. So now I get it because I'm enlightened. I understand serving a higher power and doing the things you think is best because of that's what you're doing. No problem. He's a Christian, God-fearing man. And I learned who or where to give the credit. And with the self-knowledge, self gets the credit. If you're serving your higher self, that's still yourself. If you serve your lower self, you can't bless yourself. You can just take the good feeling and all the good stuff that go with that. Yeah. But you don't have a kick coming in the end. Why? Because you didn't serve your higher self, who's the one that can bless you and take care of you. I don't want to sound like a preacher, but trust me. If I praise, listen, if you praise your ego self, that's self-grandizing. All about the self, that's pure ego. And a lot of us live on that and don't have a clue about it. Why? Because psychologically, they don't put it in their head that it's all about them. They don't care about the ego. No, their ego is in control. They're unconscious of their higher self. So they're serving themselves. Trust me, know that person oh so well. I know that, watch this. I give all praise and credit to who? My higher self, aka God. I've been doing that since forever. So that's not nothing new. It's not a no. You have to understand that every individual, if you're doing what you want, if you got life the way you have it, you ain't serving God. You serving yourself. You having a good life. Something comes with that. It's a price to pay for that. So if you don't serve your higher self, you'll find out in the end, maybe I made a mistake. Too late then. Let's go. Learn and understand this. Okay, what? Now, if you put in your study time, if you learn the things that you need and then you live them, you work them into your daily life and become a good person because you study and things that you learn for yourself, not in your belief system, but you will benefit because things will change for you. And who's the beneficiary? But who's the one who's doing it and who's the beneficiary? See? It never loses. You give, you get. You put out, you get back. And depending on what you put out is what you're going to get back. It's simple. Moving on. And spiritually, learning the spiritual truths are what? That's good. Like learn right from wrong. But do you put what you learn into use? You have to live it. I spent 5 years just living the things that I learned. Didn't tell nobody. People thought I was strange. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of but they didn't know what I was doing. Why? I'm initiating myself into an order higher than what I think was going on at the time. Okay, Shita Netta, Smart Week, Commission Concepts, all in 30 years practice. But what I did was put my twist on it. Now it's right thinking. Why? Because it's my life experiences, not a whole bit much of mythological stories. I can break it down and make it real simple and easy for you to digest and understand. That's why. It's old. It ain't new. It ain't different. I didn't make nothing up. I just teach what I know. And after practicing and perfecting it, I know what I know about that. So that's my point. Yeah. And spirituality. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I studied and I learned a lot of good stuff. But I use and put what I learned to my daily life. For 5 years, I was a straight disciplined person. People around me didn't appreciate it. Why? Because they didn't understand it. I didn't care. In spirituality, if you're gonna live spiritually, it don't mean how intelligent you is, knowledge of spirit. No, no, knowledge, no, don't mean nothing. It's how righteous you live. Put the spirituality, knowledge that you have to use. And that's what makes the difference. It ain't about knowledge being power. It's you exercising that knowledge that makes you powerful. With spiritual discipline employed daily, and you live a righteous and virtuous lifestyle, you will live good. No problem. Why? If you're doing things you're supposed to do, where's the problem? In relationships, if you with somebody and they don't bring the problem, you don't bring the problem to the relationship, where is the problem? The problem is when you bring in an outside source into a personal relationship. Fellas and sisters, let the people stay out there, work the situation out between the two of y'all. Don't bring somebody else into the mix. Why? It always spoils. Just the two of us. Like, man, just the two of us. How we can work whatever our problem we have between the two of us. Just the two of us. I learned all my spiritual truths just so I can live them. And by living them, oh, whoa, I prove one thing. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Why? I manifest it for myself. I ain't saying I read, oh, it sounds good, make you feel all good and juicy. No, I experienced it for myself. I put it into use for myself. Now, when I'm telling you about it, I'm telling you what I know. So that's the difference in my teachings. Understand that, please. And I live my teachings. I learned spiritual truth. Well, no, now that I do what I'm doing, you can learn the spiritual truth also. All you have to do is what? Tune in, pay attention, and use what I tell you. I got students who say, yeah, I've been practicing it and it works. That's what I'm getting now. It works. It works. If you practicing religion and it ain't getting you to God and you ain't earning blessings, you practicing the wrong religion. Right thinkers, once you start practicing my right thinking philosophy and putting in the time to work for do what you need to do, first you say, yo, man, this right thinking work. It ain't right thinking. It's the ancient concept that I know work. That's why I give it to you. That's why I practice it. But I manifested it and I mastered it over a 35-year period. So understand it, and it just pop up, and all of a sudden, no, trust me. It's a process. Life is a process. We start out as babies. I've got 65 years doing this thing called life. So I want young people to get knowing themselves at the earliest possible age they can. Why? It will serve them as they go through life, not living life and then find out later on who they are. To be a master right thinker, and it's possible. Why? I have some now other than myself. So that's the best part about this. You have to want to be your best self. If you're in the search of self-improvement, if you're in the search of higher knowledge and understanding about yourself or spirituality, which is yourself, again, I ain't the man for you. What? That's what I do for you. If that's what you want, that's what I got for you. If something else you want, I ain't the man. Simple as that. If I was the weed man, don't come to me looking for crack, cocaine, or something. No, I don't do none of that. Simple as that. If you do what you do, just do good. That's all. Right thinkers, aka self-improvers of themselves and their life, wanting something better for themselves. You aspire to be better. So I'm giving you the tools and things. I'm arming you with what you need to make that happen for yourself. You ain't got to, oh, I figured out. Nope. Just pay attention, listen, and do it. Trust me. If I say shoot, just pull the trigger. If you want it better, if you want to better yourself, do the thing that I did that helped me better myself. That's right thing with philosophy. It's all about me better myself. Now I'm teaching you the things that I did to help me, maybe to help you. And I'm saying it do for some people who try it. And that's self-improvement, aka right thing philosophy is all about self-improvement. Right thing philosophy is what? The best, not the only way, but I say the best way for what? Self-improvement. You have to put in X amount of work and you will get the results if you did that. That's all I could explain and tell to you why. That's what I did. And it happened just that way. Now, the ego, here we go, will drive you to do whatever makes you happy or feel good, which is most people think that's a good thing. There's always a price that comes with that good feeling, that ego self. Why? Because it don't concern itself with nothing else except itself. So understand that. That's called the good life. When you egoistic and ego running you, you living a good life. But with the good life comes the price. I told you that in the last lesson. But that's this. Watch this. To know thyself is the real goal in life for all, especially right thinkers. Why? That's my point to get you to know yourself. You do what's right. That's the right life. I live the right life. Damn the good life. I've been to the good life. That didn't pay off for me. The right life is doing just fine. So I can use the right life. I don't want the good life. You want the good life? Knock yourself out. Moving on. Let me wrap this up. Yeah, right there. You learn, yeah, the right life. But learning it is just the start. You have to what? Live it. There's the caveat with a lot of stuff with people. They don't want to put the work in. I think we want to put the work in because we know if we do that, we're going to get the result, the desired result that we want. By doing right things, you get right result. Moving on, let's wrap it up. I can prepare you. I can teach you for your life experience as a right thinker, but you have to what? Live it for yourself. You need to experience God for yourself. You need to know God for yourself. I'm trying to get you to do just that. That's my goal. That's my intent. That's my agenda. If you want something, aka knowledge of self, then you do what it takes to get that. That's right there in philosophy in the shell. Right there. If you want it, go get it. You want to make it happen, put yourself in position to make it happen. You want muscles, you go gym and work out. You want to get in shape, you go start working out. You want knowledge, you start picking the book, check out me every day and put the work in. That's the key. Whatever you do, it's some work that got to come with it. That's my hope. I teach life lessons. Why? Because I know the importance of giving you the right info to help you get done what you need to do for yourself. I'm not here gaslighting you or blowing you up a whole bunch of nonsense, making myself look no better. No, I'm just here to teach you a concept and a philosophy that I live by, and I know that works for you. If you practice it for yourself, you know that too. Let me wrap this up again. I appreciate you. I teach spiritual truths. Call it right thinking, but it's spiritual truth. What? That I've learned over the years and it changed my life. Thousands of years ago, we had a whole civilization living the spiritual truth, and they did fine for 3,000 to 4,000 years on their own. So if we can just concentrate that and understand that, maybe we can change our living condition because we ain't been doing nothing since we've been here. Last one. So if you have to do what? The learning, you have to do the living, you have to manifest for yourself. Who's really enlightening you? Bingo. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm out.